SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Hello, hello. It's time for another all killer, no filler episode where I grab 10 albums that I feel have no filler songs. I love every song on it, and these albums I'm about to pull up, if you think there's a song you don't like off it, leave it in the comments. I love hearing other people's opinions because I don't want everybody to be like me. I know a lot of you pickle whistlers are like, oh man, that song rules, you're nuts. You see, here's the thing. You're you, I'm me. And I'm right. You'll see. Alright. Shout out to D. Snyder for that one. Alright, so the first one I'm going to pull up, it's a compact disc because it's not on vinyl. I want it on vinyl so bad. Cheap Trick 97. This is my favorite Cheap Trick album since All Shook Up. This album's phenomenal, not a bad song on it. This is quality stuff. The opening track, Anytime, I have voices inside my head and all of them just want to talk to you. Anytime, Carnival Game, beautiful. Shelter, very depressing song. My parents are still alive, God bless them, but if any of them pass away, either one of them two pass away, I don't think I'm ever going to listen to Shelter ever again. Listen to Shelter and you know what I mean. You Let a Lot of People Down, heavy, where they bring back one of the lines from their club days. They had a song called Violins. They put a line in it from there. Baby No More, rockin' tune. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. Between Yeah, yeah and Anytime, those two may be my favorite on here. Well, no, actually, Say Goodbye. I even like more than Yeah, yeah. Beautiful song. Wrong All Along, killer rockin' tune. 8 Miles Low, freaky but killer. And it ends with the beautiful ballad, It All Comes Back to You. What a great, 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 great album. Love it. All right. Sanctuary, Into the Mirror, Black. I think Refuge Tonight is killer, no filler. And their last album, When the Sun Died or something. I have it on vinyl. That one's great too. But I picked this one for this episode. This album is like from beginning to end, just a masterpiece. Future Tense, Taste Revenge. Long Since Dark, Epitaph, great. Eden Lies Obscured is awesome. The title track, well, kind of the title track, The Mirror Black. Season of Destruction, One More Murder, Communion. Rest in Peace. God, what's his name now? From Nevermore. And I met him several times. Man. I feel terrible forgetting his name. You'll write it in the comments. But actually, it's right here. See? Styx, Grand Illusion. I know some of your corporate rock haters don't like it, but I ain't talking to you numbnuts. I'm talking for me and the people that do know this album and do think that it's killer, no filler. Yeah, I'm a little burnt out on Come Sail Away, but it's still a great track. But Man in the Wilderness and Castle Walls are my favorite. Love the title track, Fooling Yourself, Superstars, Miss America, Grand Finale. A perfect, and to me the only Styx album that's all killer, no filler. And I like a lot of Styx, but this is the one that has nothing but great tracks on it. Another classic from the 70s, Nazareth, Hair of the Dog. The one I live with the most, a shout out to Joseph Staub, who's been sending me Nazareth CDs that I'm loving a lot. But this one I've owned the longest, and you know, I haven't heard the other ones as much. This one, Don't Judas Me, Miss Mistreated, Miss Misery, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of that Rainbow song. Hair of the Dog, Love Hurts. I love Love Hurts. Changing Times, what a riff on that song. Beggar's Day, Rose and the Heathen, Whiskey Drinking Woman. Awesome album. Ooh, I did a classic albums on this album, which is definitely one of my favorite albums of all time. Zakk Wylde, Book of Shadows, which I was lucky enough to get it on E1 when they only gave away, they only sold like 300 or something. I jumped right on it and got it before it got sold out. This album, it's acousticy, it's mellow, but it's got some killer shredding electric guitar. My favorite song on here is Way Beyond Empty. But you know, throwing it all away, Dead as Yesterday is so beautiful. Numb to Cry, Too Numb to Cry, I Thank You Child, Between Heaven and Hell, Sold My Soul Shreds. A perfect, all killer, no filler album. Ooh. Manischewitz. This live album, I've lived with forever. And I'm telling you, this is a perfect, perfect album. Every song is amazing. Double Live, UFO, Strangers in the Night. You know, Rock Bottom, of course. I'm a Loser, Let It Roll, Shoot, Shoot. So many great tracks on here. It's just phenomenal. If you don't know this album, I highly suggest you at least listen to it once. Then you're probably going to buy it. Alright, a lot of people would say the first one is all killer, no filler, and I would agree. Because I think USA for MOD is a perfect album. But this is their second full length. I know there was Surfing MOD, the EP between this. This album's Gross Misconduct is grossly underrated. This album is phenomenal. No Glove, No Love, No Hope, True Colors, Accident Scene, Godzilla, E Factor, the title track, Satan's Cronies, In the City, great cover of the Fear song, Come As You Are, Vents. Vents is like a 10-second song that they actually made a video for it. Theme, I'm Billy Milano, I'm a Boca Religious man. PBM and The Ride. This album is awesome. This is thrashing perfection that is really flown under the radar. Where everybody talks about USA for MOD, and rightfully so, it's a great album. This one, just like USA for MOD, is all killer with no filler. Alright, how many I got left? Already 3. I'm flying through these, man. This next one, man, holy mackerel. I was privileged to see this band open for AC/DC on the Flick of the Switch tour. Fastway's first album is the shit, the best Fastway album. We Become One, probably my favorite. Heft is so heavy. Another Day is beautiful. Starts off beautiful, but it gets heavy. Easy Living, Feel Me, Touch Me. Give It All You Can, Say What You Will, an MTV staple back in the day. You Got Me Running, Give Me Some Action. What a great, great album. Rest in peace, Fast Eddie Clark. Awesome album. 2 left. From Canada. Allied Forces in Every Nation. The song Fight the Good Fight is very special to me. Because when I was younger and when the chips were down, I would listen to Fight the Good Fight. And I would eat roadblocks for breakfast. Anything that came in my way. As long as I have my health, everything else, I will conquer. Sometimes it'll beat me down, but I'll brush myself off and move forward. Fight the Good Fight. Songs like that. Which they don't write songs like that anymore. Self-empowering, amazing music. Magic Power I love. You know, and then there's the songs that some would probably say is filler, like Say Goodbye or Hot Time in the City Tonight. But I don't say that. I love those songs. And the opening track, Fool for Your Love, Magic Power, I think already said that. You know, Air Raid is just, you know, it's a track, but it's just noises, but I love it. It's a good setup for the title track. Ordinary Man is probably my favorite with Fight the Good Fight. Ordinary Man, I mean it's mellow, but then it goes into this section that's kind of thrash, proto-thrash. It has that chunky riffage going on. Amazing. Beautiful little acoustic piece, Petite Etude. All killer, no filler. And oddly enough, not my favorite Triumph album. I think I already discussed my favorite Triumph album on Killer No Filler. Maybe I didn't. But if I didn't, I have it all written down, what I've used so far, and it'll be in a future episode. My favorite Triumph album. That's also Killer No Filler. Finally, Forbidden with Forbidden Evil, which was originally the name of the band, Forbidden Evil. Man, this is kind of like thrash, but with Judas Priest type vocals. Russ is just amazing, man. Chalice of Blood, Welcome to the Church of Lies. Off the Edge is amazing. Through Eyes of Glass, the title track. March into Fire, Feel No Pain, As Good as Dead, Follow Me. This is one badass debut Bay Area thrash album that just rules way too hard. So there you go, my friends. If you got a problem with any of the songs on these 10 albums, I love to read it, you know, because I like different opinions. Even though they're different than mine, it doesn't mean you're right to me, but you're right to you. So thank you everybody for watching. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal below. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't, because my channel is all killer, no filler. I mean, that's my opinion. Those who disagree, that's your problem. Stay frosty and schmackemagob. For those that use social media, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And you can join the Almost Human 56 Facebook page. All links are in the description below. A lot of you been asking for it. SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Yes, many types of shirts, long sleeves, short sleeves, hoodies, you name it. Plus other stuff like shower curtains and bedspreads and mugs and socks and clocks and oh, I can go on. But why should I? The link is below. Just click the link below in the description for all the SHMACKEMAGOB merch. Order yours now. SHMACKEMAGOB. Hey, check out my podcast, The VIERA Vault, on Spreaker, YouTube, and iTunes. Subscribe. The links are below.
Looking for some new podcasts to listen to? Well, Rat Salad Review Network has plenty of shows to choose from. Like Rat Salad Review, where they discuss the latest rock and metal news, as well as interviews and albums. Album vs. Album, the King Diamond Podcast, with Wayne Noon, Greg Noggle, and sometimes this guy.
SHMACKEMAGOB!
Ralph Viera is also on our network with the VIERA Vault. There's also Old Man Metal's Musings, where he discusses heavy metal and beer. Music is Life with Lou Mavs. The Right Opinion for those who love politics. A South Park podcast called Suck My Balls. The Infinite Fringe, a watch-along wrestling show called Beyond Bushido. Ex-Stradivarius guitarist, the Timo Tolkki podcast. And the Great Harry Barnett with I Don't Even Like Podcasts. So check out ratsaladreview.com or search Rat Salad Review on YouTube, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, and more.